Hey, what's going on, Pisces? I'm here with your weekly reading. How you doing today? All right, the cards have been pre-shuffled, and I will be continuing what I was doing yesterday with asking the goddess Diana to assist me. So we'll open with a prayer. I do now respectfully and sincerely call forth Goddess Diana. I ask for your guidance, your wisdom, your compassion, and your understanding. I ask that you help me to see the messages for Pisces and anything else that might come forth for them. Truly, truly, truly. Alright, now the cards have been pre-shuffled to save time. But I wanted to start off saying that it's a very interesting week. The energy is a very fertile energy. And I think a lot of that has to do with the reason that it's just about springtime. So this week, Pisces, try to do something that you can set in stone and build on, starting today until you leave this earth. Alright? So let's see what the goddess Diana has, as well as the universe. Ah. Mm-hmm. Alright. A lot of people have been getting these cards, the Metal King card, so forth and so on. Alright, your first card is the Metal King card, which is basically discipline, armor, and boundaries. Just like yesterday, I told another sign, now is the time for you to really gear in. This is how you're going to start off. The energy of this reading is discipline, armor, and boundaries. Have you not been setting some boundaries, or are you learning how to set boundaries? I'm sensing spiritual boundaries, spiritual armor. So for this week, until your next reading, focus on grounding and centering. Some like to tap into the bubble technique. I'm more for spiritual armor that can be built through LBRP, so forth and so on. But the key for this week for you, Pisces, is to work on some discipline. I know you enjoy life, but you cannot allow hedonistic desires to overtake you. Thank you, Diana. Now that will not apply to every single sign, every single Pisces, sorry, but if it does apply to you, please take it and run with it. There is nothing wrong with earthly pleasures, but you must also understand that too much of anything is not a good thing, okay? Armor. Spiritual armor is very vital, not just in the spiritual plane or in your temple, but in the mundane life. You can actually take spiritual armor in the form of mojo bags or crystals or talismans or whatever, so forth and so on, and keep them on your person. That will actually assist your auric field, so forth and so on, while you're out and about, helping to dispel crap. So just know that the armor that you need isn't just going to protect you from spiritual forces, baneful entities, so forth and so on. It's actually going to be able to protect you from people that just want to do you wrong, psychic, emotional vampires, so forth and so on. This week also, you have to work on setting some boundaries. I know you love people and you want to help people, but you have to set some boundaries, because if you don't, there is a chance that you will be drained dry. And this is not a week to allow yourself to be drained dry, okay? Your next card is the Hawk Prince card, which symbolizes spirit communication and paying attention. Now, you might be confused on how to bring those boundaries into yourself, or how to dig into that discipline. Well, you're going to get those lessons and those teachings and that guidance from spirit communication, but also you need to be paying attention to it. I sense a couple ancestral spirits coming forth, as well as a couple regular run-of-the-mill nature spirits that are actually connected to the element of air. So get out there and learn from them. The wisdom that they share with you is very vital. It's going to help you with boundaries, armor, and discipline. Do not be ashamed to be the Hawk Prince and to reach out for spirit communication. All right. Now, if you manage to follow the Meadow King and the Hawk Prince to the T, you'll run into the Swan Queen, which is all about transformation, intuition, and patience. Now is a very transformative time for you, Pisces. It's also a time that you need to tap into your intuition, and you need to learn patience. Because intuition is developed, it's just not dropped on your lap. Even if you do have the ability of intuition, you have to learn to discern the difference between what's in your mind and what your gut is actually telling you. Okay? And that will come from the transformation that comes from the spirit communication, which will actually come from the lessons that you started with the Meadow King up to the lessons of the Hawk Prince. Basically, the spirits in your corner, whether ancestrals, deity, angelic, so forth and so on, is going to help you through your transformation. This transformation is going to help you gain a deeper understanding of your intuition as well as patience and how to apply patience to better yourself, okay? Your final card is the Web Weaver card, and this card was actually pulled yesterday, but for you it's something completely different. This is all about synchronicity and divine intelligence. I'm not picking up cause and effect for you this go around. I am picking up synchronicity and divine intelligence. This divine intelligence, the higher self, as many would call it, is going to really kick in for you when you start to gain a deeper understanding of your intuition. That voice in your head that tells you to do the enlightened choice instead of the mundane, silly choice is your higher self in reality, which can connect to divine intelligence. So what I want you to know that during this time of forming discipline, armor, and boundaries, and getting assistance from the spirit communication, the aethers, beyond the veil, whatever you would like to call it, and paying attention, you're going to run directly into transformation, which is the Swan Queen and intuition. But this is only going to come when you start to pay attention to the spirit communication and the patience that will come. Yes. Because when all that is said and done, you will actually become the Web Weaver. You will stay jacked into your higher self, or whatever word you like to call that or refer to that as. And you're going to actually get a lot more synchronicities this spring. Expect them midsummer. Alright? This is a pretty great read for you. Alright? If it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please stay tuned next week for your next reading. And in the meantime, go do something amazing for people, alright? Until we meet again, I love you, take care, and peace.